Hello everyone, here we are, welcome to my 100 subscribers video. We're a bit late technically, I think we're on 120 now, which is amazing, brilliant, but I needed to make this. Hopefully I'll make a 200 subs one in the future. Like my last video when I did my 50 subs, it's going to be basically like a news update for anybody who cares what's going on with this channel. So one thing to note, obviously I haven't uploaded for a while. Things are just a bit awkward at the minute. I've just got back to work after being off sick for about 5 weeks, and it's just taken it out of me. Every day I get home I'm tired. My dad's bedroom is right next to this room. It's the other wall, and I don't really like filming videos while he's sleeping because I'm always worried that I'm going to wake him up. I definitely wouldn't, but I feel like I might, so I don't like to film if he's sleeping in there, which means that the videos I have been doing are basically when he's on the night shift. And what he's doing right now is 2 weeks on the night shift, 2 weeks on the day shift. He's just done a week on the day shift. Next week is on the day shift too, but after that it'll be 2 weeks on the night shift. So what I'm going to do, he might not have many more uploads for the next week, but after that I'm going to film every night for those 2 weeks, as many videos as I can per night. And in the past, when I've done multiple videos per night, I've also uploaded them, just done multiple uploads on the same day. What I'm going to do in the future, I think, is I'm going to try to just get as many videos as I can done each night, 2 videos, at least maybe 3, and then, keep some back down, upload one at a time, keep some back, and hopefully get kind of a backlog so that for those next 2 weeks after that, when he's on days again, I can keep uploading regularly with videos that I've already done. So hopefully that works out. It's also going to be good for me because I've been making a lot of videos while I was off sick, but now that I'm back at work, I do work a physical job. I work in a warehouse, and so when I get home I'm tired and I'm maybe even hot and angry, and I just want to flop down, watch TV, eat some food and go to sleep. So I don't often feel like making videos when I get home, so doing it on this sort of 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off thing, it would help me. I could crack on, force myself to do the videos for those 2 weeks, and then have a nice 2 weeks off where I don't have to think about doing it, and I can just upload what I've already done. So I'm hoping this works out pretty good. Now, some good news is obviously here in the UK, Monday the 17th, which is tomorrow. I'm filming this on Sunday night. The lockdown's mostly lifted, and I'll be able to actually have friends over in my house again. So obviously we're not going to start filming that immediately, but the plan is to do a bat rep channel. We're supposed to be doing a bat rep channel first, but because of lockdown I just got started with this before starting that, but now that I'm allowed them over again, it means that we can start thinking about the bat rep channel and hopefully getting some really nice games going. Obviously we're not going to be doing that immediately because we need to just play some games of Ninth. We haven't played many games of Ninth. We need to do a few rounds playing each other, really get into the swing of it, and also experiment and play around, do some bat reps that probably never get uploaded because they're just terrible. And then, but the point is we can start working on them, and hopefully in a couple of months you'll start seeing that sort of thing up. Because we play pretty much every weekend, so as long as we can get it going, it should be at least sort of a weekly thing, I would hope, maybe in the long run. So that's good. I'm excited to get started on that. Then you can also see other people besides me talking, and they can give their opinions on things. They cover more of a range of armies than me as well. I don't do anything that's Imperial, not much that's Xenos, so. I started Necrons recently, that's it pretty much. So, but they play other armies, so there'll be more opinions on the channel. It will be a different channel though. This will stay as my channel for my personal opinions, in case I want to, trash things. And then we'll do a different channel for that, so that I'm not besmirching their good reputations with my opinions. Like I said really in my 50 subs video, I'm aware that a lot of the videos I'm making are not really that contemporary. They're not very now. I'm sort of doing videos for older topics. I've nearly finished those, so soon enough hopefully I'll be able to just start making sort of current videos. There's not too much upcoming that I want to talk about. The next thing that I'm going to talk about that's contemporary probably will be the next Caradon book. I'll be interested to look at the Be'lakor rules. I'll be giving all my opinions on the Be'lakor rules, and hopefully the other sort of Chaos Space Marine rules from that supplement. I'm getting ready to already be salty about it, but hopefully it's good. You know, it might be good. But after the Death Guard, I'm ready to ready to be let down, to be honest. So, you know, and then after that, not really sure where I'm going to keep going as a channel. I'll keep doing things I'm already doing, obviously. You know, I'm going to keep doing all of my things. But one thing that surprised me is that this channel picked up a lot more interest with fantasy players than I expected. I began it really as a 40k channel, and it will remain mostly a 40k channel because that's what I mostly do. But at this point, most of my subs and most of my views have come from fantasy players. The few videos I've done on fantasy have done, you know, far better than any other video that I've done. So I will be probably, you know, enhancing my fantasy coverage, making sure that I do a lot more fantasy videos as well. It's surprising. It shows you that, you know, you can't really guess, you can't really anticipate what videos are gonna do well, because my fantasy 6th edition Vampire Counts army book video that I did has you know, done surprisingly well. It's got a few hundred views and some comments, and it's weird because, you know, that's a video that I filmed for myself basically. I thought I'd get maybe 10 views because I thought who would care about, you know, a review of an outdated army book, and not even like the 8th army book, you know, a really old one. So that was, you know, weird but nice. And, you know, so I'll do more of that kind of thing if that's what people like. I'll do more of that kind of thing. I have a couple of more long videos that I will make. I want to do a whole video talking about the end times, and I want to do a whole video talking about Age of Sigmar, and I will probably then do another video talking about fantasy, where I try to take that big hour video that I did and make it, you know, 20 minutes with just clear points. And then I'll consider that done. I'll probably talk about some army books, maybe some tactics and battle plans and army lists, but I've gotten, you know, I'm nowhere near as experienced with fantasy as I am 40k, so I'm probably going to stick to that sort of thing for 40k mostly. But I'll see what I can come up with. You know, I am building a number of fantasy armies, sort of aiming with my friends. I managed to get them interested in fantasy, so I'm aiming with my friends to get a couple 1,000-point armies done. I've got like 5 on the go already. So, you know, as that progresses, maybe I'll be getting more into fantasy as well, and then able to talk more about the rules and things, which, you know, right now I wouldn't touch on. Number of 40k projects on the go. I'm hoping I can get them done, not too far away. I do want to get them ready and playable for, you know, bat reps in the future, and of course the enormous collections that I already have, I need to get looking presentable for the same thing. So those are ongoing projects. I am still thinking about what actual videos I can keep making, because I said in my last 50 subs video, I'm not just going to be a sort of headline chaser channel. I'm not just going to be a, you know, oh, look at the new releases channel. I don't, you know, there's enough channels doing that sort of thing already, and I don't see much point in me just doing it as well. So, you know, I'm not exactly sure, but we'll find out. I mainly made this channel just to be an offshoot from the Bat Rep channel, where I could my own personal opinions that weren't necessarily representative of the other people. Because, you know, they probably wouldn't like my negativity to be, you know, associated with them potentially. So, you know, I never really had big plans for this channel, but I definitely would like to keep uploading and finding my own little niche. Because, you know, it's fun to do, and I've got a lot of opinions. I've got a lot of things I want to talk about. So I'm going to keep trying to find things to upload. But it's weird, I'm sort of trying to make a channel that wasn't really supposed to exist for anything besides me complaining about things. And I found that once I started making this channel, making videos, I didn't just want to complain about things. That's what I thought this channel was going to be. But, you know, if I had a grievance from a bat rep, I'd make a video on this channel saying, oh, this rule is trash and this codex is rubbish and all that sort of thing. But you know, now that I'm here doing this, I actually want to make decent videos that aren't just complaining about things. So you know, I'll see what I can do to make contemporary videos, not just old ones. Obviously, at some point we'll be getting 1000 Suns Codex, and I'll do a lot of videos on that. Hopefully more videos than I did for the Death Guard. I was late on the on the update for the Death Guard. I didn't really have the channel up and running at this point. And a lot of other channels already covered the Death Guard to death pretty much, so I didn't really want to do too many videos on the Death Guard. I was considering doing a video series, you know, unit by unit, literally looking at unit by unit. I might, but I don't really think it's worth doing at this point. But you know, there'll be 1000 Suns at some point. They seem to be next. They seem to be part of a box set with the Grey Knights, so once they're out, I'll cover those. I probably will do a more in-depth look at them than I have done for the Death Guard, because again, hopefully I'll be actually on them this time and not a few weeks late, you know, once everybody else has already covered them. So I'll be looking at them, and of course ultimately, who knows when it's going to come out, but the Chaos Space Marine Codex. The Chaos Space Marine Codex will really be what this channel is for, talking about the Chaos Space Marines Codex, looking at it, reviewing it, tactically analysing it. You know, this channel, if anything, it's waiting for the Chaos Space Marines Codex to come out and give us our 2 wounds and all that sort of thing. And then I'll probably have a lot of videos, because I'll talk about all the legions individually, I'll talk about all the units individually, you know, I'll go as in-depth as I possibly can, because, you know, it's my codex, and it's something I'm very excited for, something that I'm pretty familiar with, and I'm just waiting for it, you know, like all Chaos players, we're just waiting for that damn codex to come out. You know, and aside from that, I don't think I've got anything else to say for this video, other than, you know, sorry, it's probably going to be another, you know, week or so before I start uploading again, just because I want to do it at night. Well, I do it at night because I work late, so the only time I have available to me is late. I normally film these videos between about 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning, finish editing them by about 5 or 6 in the morning, and then upload them the next day. That's normally what happens. And yes, I'm sure, you know, people might be wondering by now, Zeke, are you going to get new shirts? Yes, I will get some new shirts. I will get more shirts than just these 2 that I've had for literally months now. But, you know, it's Games Workshop, so they're £20 each, and I don't know about you guys. You might have better financial situations than me, but £20 is a lot of money for a t-shirt, so haven't really been too keen on buying many more of them. But I will get some more. I'll consider it an investment for the channel. The hideously expensive t-shirts that you know, for the channel, I'll call it, and I'll write it off as an expense. I think that's it. You know, thank you again for getting to 120 subs. That's even better. I'm 20 subs late. And, you know, hopefully I can keep making videos that will gather enough interest to get to 200 subs. And if not, I will always upload just to complain if I need to anyway. If I think somebody's being too much of a shill, I'll say they're being too much of a shill, and I'll say, you know, it's not as good, don't listen to them, it's lies, don't waste your money, that sort of thing. That's what this channel's for. And I'll keep doing that, you know, regardless. So, you know, hopefully I'll see you not too soon with some nice new videos. And yeah, I know, I hope you enjoy them. So, you know, good night for now, and I'll see you soon, hopefully.